oftentimes the path that we take is it's not our path, right? It's a path our parents want. It's a path our high school teachers want, or college professors want. It's a path that maybe broader culture or the community that we were raised in, wants. And when we work with psychedelics in this way, and I think you and I were both fortunate to do it at a relatively young age,
Mm-hmm.
right? When we're starting to make those important kind of one of the important defining decisions of our life, which is what do I want to create in the world? How do I want to serve?
Yeah.
To have that be informed by and have courage come forth through that is just, I mean, it was such a gift and a blessing. And what you also know in going through it, and I think this is an important part to emphasize for those who are listening, is this isn't just taking a drug and seeing what happens. This really is, you have the opening, you have the awareness, you have the insight, in the experience, but it still takes a commitment to show up every day and actually, for some people, fundamentally shift their entire reality,
Mm.
which is not easy, right? It's not easy to cut out toxic relationships at times. It's not easy to change our diet and our sleep and our exercise. It's not easy to start meditating. And the reason I think psychedelics are so beneficial, and this will bring me to microdosing, is even with something like microdosing, right? Where it's helping to keep that window of neuroplasticity open for longer. Because one of the reasons psychedelics help so much with behavioral change is because they're introducing a lot of chaos into the brain, right? So it's entropy, it's more entropy. And a lot of us, we have brains and even entire selves that are very rigid. We've been, because again, we have this sort of machine set and setting that we've been raised within. So there's a lot of rigidity within our entire sense of self. And psychedelics just, it's like dropping a mail of armor that you've been wearing for 20 years, right? And so breaking out of that rigidity, then we go, oh, I actually have the capacity to do whatever it is that I want to do, right? And then, okay, if that's the case, if I have this insight, this awareness, well, then how do I actually create that? It's one thing to have the dream, it's one thing to have the insight, it's a whole nother thing to actually make that come to fruition.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's where, and this is what I emphasize in our training program for coaches. This is what I emphasize through our own podcast again and again. Psychedelics are the tool, and they're a phenomenal tool, but they're not the thing itself. The thing itself is still you, your decision every day to make that choice to show up for yourself, and then actually utilizing this open window of, again, neuroplasticity, whether it's with high doses or microdosing, to weave in a totally new way of being, to meditate more often, to be more mindful about the food that you're eating, to just get out and move more, to cut out that toxic relationship or open up your heart with more vulnerability to a new relationship, whatever that looks like. They just make that process, it's like a lubricant for the subconscious and the unconscious, is sort of what I talk about. Because so often when we're stuck in our personality, when we're stuck in our ego, we have this, I'm Paul Austin and I do this and I do this and I don't do this and I don't do this. And, I just exist in this little thing. And then psychedelics come along and it's like, holy shit, I am all these other things as well. I'm not just what I think I am. And a lot of the emotions or the stories that I've been repressing are actually fundamental to me thriving as a human on this planet.
Hey, this is Ari, and if you enjoyed this little clip, I highly recommend checking out the full-length podcast by clicking the link down below this video in the description. Check it out. You're going to learn a ton more valuable information. Also, as always, I want to mention at the Energy Blueprint, we offer a ton of solutions to help you increase your energy. And as a side effect, help you prevent disease, dramatically improve your brain function, your mood, combating anxiety and depression, increasing your resilience to stress, and increasing your longevity. All nice bonuses to strategies designed to massively increase your mitochondrial function and your energy levels. And we've got a whole suite of products, online info products that guide you on strategies to optimize your lifestyle and nutrition habits. We've got an Eat for Energy course. We've got a brain course. We've got an advanced fat loss strategies course. We've got a breathing for energy course, which I highly, highly recommend. People just absolutely rave about that one in particular. And we've got a whole suite of supplements mitochondrial formula, a brain formula, energy essentials and superfoods, which is our comprehensive multivitamin and multimineral and superfoods formula. So thank you for watching this. Again, full length link to the full length podcast is down below. And check out theenergyblueprint.com for our whole suite of products that can help you dramatically transform your energy levels.